because you really do roll up your sleeves and help small business owners. I mean, you've been doing it for years. I also have watched you, and you've taken me along, kicking and screaming, successfully work with local politicians in the area. You're one of the people that have taught me that small business and politics, they go hand in hand, whether you like it or not. Talk to us a little bit about that.
Well, the small business community is the actual backbone of any community. It is what makes our community and our region go. And we've got an event coming up on May 2nd. May 1st. We've got that small business luncheon where we're going to be able to share with folks how to reach in and get the tools in their toolbox that's going to make them more successful. But yeah, small business is the absolute backbone of any local community.
Okay. Bill, I just got handed a note. I cannot put your music in the background because we have not paid for it. So it cannot go on your video. So it can be on the radio, but I'm not allowed to give it to you on your video. Your school, it wants every single dime they can squeeze out of you before they can let it.
Do you want me to call him Coach Muschamp? I know Coach Muschamp,
yes,
okay?
Yes, I want you to do that. So I want you to know that unfortunately we can't do that. Okay, so let's talk, buddy, about this event that you guys have got going on, because this is Bill Russell's opportunity to show people what I've known about you for years, right? And that you are more than just this chamber guy. So talk about the event.
Well, that's a whole lot bigger than me. I'll tell you, 3 years ago, Dave Ferguson approached me about an idea for a leadership conference. And we talked about it, and we didn't quite get it off the ground. And then Titus Bartolotta came into my office last fall and said, hey, I got this idea for a leadership conference. So I said, well, now's the time. And so we've put together a leadership conference. It's the Living to Lead Leadership Conference is going to be taking place at Grace Covenant Church next Wednesday, March the 7th. And we've got Heidi Hansen, who's going to be talking about communications, Dave Ferguson, who is a CEO coach. I think you had him on a couple of weeks ago, Titus Bartolotta, who's a business coach. And again, we're going to be talking about how to prepare your mind for leadership and your heart for service. And that's what this is all about.
And that's what this show is going to be about. It's going to be about leadership. I want to get all of you guys in a minute, and we're going to literally. I was smoking a cigar yesterday, reading Dave's book, and I made a bunch of notes in it. Wes made fun of me and said because it's the first book I've read in 5 years.
Well, no, I said it's the first book that was not a pop-up book.
So I really like Dave's book, Boss or Leader. Are you leading to live or living to lead? And I thought maybe we could go through that and talk about some leadership stuff. But Bill, in your case, Bill, it's something that you've been doing as long as I've known you.
You know, what I'm going to talk about on Wednesday is I from the earliest memories I have as a kid, my mother and father were very engaged in the community, running community projects, and I would not be doing what I do at the Chamber of Commerce today if it weren't for my parents being involved in the fabric of their community. So we're going to be discussing that.